Here we are with blueprints starting day 3. Days 1 and 2, we just got a little bit of stuff done. I think my stars are up to 6 now. No, no allowance yet. We've unlocked a few of the outside areas. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, the West Gate, Gemstone Cavern, and the Apple Orchard have been unlocked. Opened up 2 of the safes and got 2 red letters. And just a little bit of stars so far. You know what, let's go outside first. My goal very much is to quickly unlock all the places I can unlock, build up my economy, which mostly means getting stars built up and getting allowance built up. So none of these are real exciting. I guess trading posts can give me 2 on my allowance because there is a Morajai box here. Okay, so the pink guy just rotates the other people around him. The yellow guys just go up and rotate the pink guys. If you get a yellow guy in each corner, you can open the Morajai box. And there's 2 points of allowance, so that's good. Now that I've drafted this particular trading post, I really need to build the burning glass today if I can and blow up that dynamite. So let's try to get the pieces for the burning glass. I also need the burning glass to open up the what is it, the satellite communications thing. Now there's one little thing. Oh, I did it wrong. Okay, never mind. So I'm going to play kind of quick here and not talk a whole lot. Got a chest, that's good. If I can find the sledgehammer. I have a package that was delivered from the mailroom. You know what? Let's go ahead and pick that up now. It's always the brass compass. I hate the brass compass. Oh, wow, this was packed on 11.8. When you play so I've played this on both the Xbox and on the computer. When you play it on the Xbox, every package is packed on 11.5, which is crazy. This is actually packed on the actual day, or like yesterday, I think, or a couple days ago, maybe. I don't know. Whenever I triggered it. So there's slight differences between the computer version and the Xbox version that don't affect gameplay, but they're interesting to see. I've already read the letter from Dad, so and looked at the stamp in there. Okay. Corridor or spare room are both kind of gross there. I'm just going to take the nursery and I like to draft the nursery early because then every other bedroom I draft gives me extra steps. I'd like to unlock the nursery power kind of early. Well, I don't want to use my key on that. I haven't made it to room 46 yet in days 1 and 2, so that's something else I can possibly get to today. Oh boy. Parlor, storeroom, or commissary. This isn't the best drafting routine yet. My path forward is a little cramped here, but if I can get around all these dead-end rooms, I'll be much happier. Well, it looks like it has to be pantry. It's the only one that lets me continue. Once in a while, the pantry has the salt shaker in it. Not super often, but excuse me. Well, gonna do bedroom. Oh, the car keys. That's good. If I can get the garage, the car keys, there's probably an upgrade disc in the back of the car. I spend a gem, but I get my gem back because I've already opened up this. I only want to find a T intersection here pretty bad. And it's not going to happen on the first try. So these all, luckily I have a free redraw here. Definitely going to take it. Wow, still no T intersection. Well, Nook at least gets me down into this part. Gives me a key. Kind of tough choices here. Observatory is always my favorite room to draft because I'm all about getting these stars. So I'll have 7 stars. I think that, what's that going to do? It's going to give me, I think, maybe 2 small constellations. I'm not sure. Closet gives me items. I'm going to just draft a corridor just to not waste the space. Even though the corridor is kind of wasted in this spot. I'm going to put the locksmith back here. Not because I really want it, but I like using up the dead end rooms. And I don't really have enough money to buy anything, so I'm not going to go in there even. But if later on I might be shopping in there. Okay, so this is my only open doorway, but it should go into a pretty wide area. And I could redraw, but actually hallway looks pretty good. Chapel's not bad either, but hallway doesn't have any negative effects. Gives me 2 doors, sure. And I have another good spot over here to get rid of a dead end if it comes up. So do I want a whole bunch of steps or do I want a couple items? I'm doing okay on steps, so I want a couple items here. Yeah, those are both good. Very good. Now I still only have one way to go. That gets dangerous if I hit like a bunch of security doors or something, or just draft all dead ends. My day could end at any moment here. Oh boy. Parlor will give me gems, which is great. But if this door is somehow a security door, I don't think the parlor ever has security doors. The chapel gives me 2 doors. I think we'll use up the chapel. Costs me a gold coin, of course, to walk in here. but I get another good spot to get rid of it. I have plenty of keys. Get rid of a dead end or garage. Security is a little tempting, but I'm going to do garage. Because I love what's in here. It's going to be an upgrade disk. Now I desperately need to find a computer. So, get the keys. Take a quick look around, see if there's anything else. Probably not. And this is not powered up yet. I can't open the garage door yet. So here I am back to having just one door to open. I'm looking for a computer, please. And now I'm up where doors are very often locked. Boy, they're making it tough to go back over here. This would use up all my gems. Give me lots of doors, which is great, but without gems, I don't know that I can draft any computer room. They'll take gems. I'm going to take a chance here and do a redraw. If I get all dead ends, I'm going to be pretty sad. Wow, almost all dead ends. It could be that the smart play is just take planetarium and call it a day, but where I have that, because this is probably going to be a security door going that far north. But I have that stupid upgrade disk. I gotta try to use it. Okay, it's a regular door, which is great. Get a ton of money. I could go buy a key at the locksmith if nothing else happens. I really need to bend over into this part of the house and get back down low where rooms are easy. Wow. And they just keep forcing me up. I can't afford this now. This is a dead end. I'm going to go up even higher. This is getting really horrible. Well, at least it's still a door I can open. Please turn to the right, please. Well, commissary is my only choice. Dead end, dead end. Use up my last gem, but I can probably buy a gem or two. But this is probably a security door. Nope, it's still not a security door. Getting lucky in that regard, at least. Sledgehammer. Sledgehammer and a gem, or buy a bunch of gems. Sledgehammer, I can run back and open up those boxes. That's something. And I'll buy a gem and be out of money, but that's okay. So I'm not going to open up that door right now. I'm going to go gather what resources I can from that last box. Didn't really look around in here too much. Yeah. I don't have any coins, so walking through this isn't all that bad for me now. I'm burning a lot of footsteps, but footsteps are the one thing I have a pretty good supply of here. Okay. Where? I think I have the chest in the den here. Couple keys. That's one resource I wasn't hurting on too badly yet, but Keys are always good. Wow. Okay. I'm going to show a little spoiler here if you don't want to see it. Just close your eyes for a second. If if worst comes to worst and I do run into a security door, there's always the chance I could go to the trading post and trade for an item that would, I might be able to trade for a key card. Okay, back up to our only open doorway and see if I can't find a computer. Yep. Straight on down. Okay. I can't afford the office. I can afford security, and I can afford the laboratory or laboratory, however you like to pronounce it. So, security or the lab, please. I got plenty of keys. Guest bedroom's a dead end. Kitchen turns the wrong way, and billiard room turns the wrong way. This is just terrible. Oh my God, I've never gone this long without being able to turn right. And whatever I get here, it's just game over. Well, my day, like I was saying way back here, I should have drafted the planetarium and got a couple free stars and called it a day, because as it turns out, I'm doing much worse than that. Sometimes the early days are frustrating. At least I can rack up one more win on this stupid puzzle as I march on to get 20 or 40 wins, I guess it is, to get the trophy. A whole bunch more keys that I'm never going to get to use. And I've been having trouble drafting the workshop. I didn't get it today either. I didn't have a chest in here, did I? There's 3. Yeah, there's really not much I can do. I hate, here I am dying with a upgrade disk. That's just so gross. I don't have the grotto opened up yet, so I can't use the computer there. It's just so sad. So, oops, I forgot something. There is this thing here I'd already played with. So let's see can I trade any of this stuff in for like what happens if I trade the upgrade disc? A hall pass, really? Okay, trade that for a salt shaker. Trade the compass for a coupon book. Car keys for a coupon book. Coupon book. Coin purse. Coin purse. Sure. Is there anything? Sledgehammer for a shovel? Sure. Is there any dig spots in here? Any dig spots in my house? I don't think I really did any green rooms. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to trade my way into a allowance token or something. Sure. Gear hitch, okay, sure. Get a key card. Silver keys. Yeah, nothing's going to happen here. Unfortunately, it's been a useless day. I did not unlock anything. Did not upgrade anything, did not improve anything. I just totally, oh, I did. I got 2 allowance from that one. That's all that I achieved today. I raised my allowance by 2, and I didn't even get the observatory to get my stars up by 1. So, pretty weak day. Tell you what, we'll do another fast day, because that was not satisfying. Charming cottage. I got deep far north, but I sure save and continue. We'll do one more quick day. Hopefully a more meaningful day. So here we are, day 4. Let's go. I'm going to explore a little bit and try to get a reroll die before I go outside. Wow, this is not a great start. The gems are in a box with a statement. No statement. The white box does not have a statement. This is true. So this one must be false, but so this is where the gems are. You always have to have one that is true and one that is false. So the bedroom. The sleep mask is always good. Chapel it is. I have no money so far. I didn't pick up my allowance yet, so this is not painful. Okay, observatory is the great room, but I like using the dead ends where I can. Hopefully I get the observatory again. Yesterday I did not, so I kind of screwed it up yesterday. I spent one coin there. What I just got. Okay. Red is quite nice. Den is always good too. Since I'm a little rich on gems, I'm gonna go veranda and try to get my green rooms all pumped up here. So no shovel yet. So I got a couple dig spots. Commissary, nah, I don't really have money. But maybe it's the thing to do. Just see what's available to buy. Maybe I could plan accordingly. So if I save up my money, shovel and sledgehammer. Compass I just absolutely hate. Salt shaker's great. If I can build up money, there's 3 really good items to buy there. I'm getting a little too far north here. I'm gonna stop exploring on this side of the house. Oh, there's my dice thing and stupid compass thing. I end up with it anyway, even though I don't like it. And I have 4 coins. I'm not sure that's enough to do anything here. Not quite. Great. So I'm gonna waste a coin going back through the chapel. And I'll have 3 coins. Can't do these dig spots yet. Alright, I have 1 reroll die. I think I will go outside now. So if I can get the schoolhouse, I can unlock the pathway to the chess puzzle. If I can get... What's my choice is going to be here? I don't want the hovel. I don't really want the root cellar. Shrine, I could pay 3, and I think that's the high roller or something, which is okay, but I'd really like to get something better. Oh boy. Shelter is always good. Tool shed's always good. Trading post is always good. None of them let me unlock anything right away, though. Tool shed and trading post are great if I had the workshop. What items do I have? I don't get to see right now. I think I'm going to take the shelter just because I can unlock. I have to run back and see what time it is here. I don't quite remember. So it's, geez, I can't see. I'm wasting a bunch of steps here. It's almost 9 o'clock. If I'm fast, I can set the shelter to open up at 10 o'clock. but I'm not sure I can be that fast. Okay. Quickly, please. Time lock safe. Okay. What is today? Oh, shoot. Today is day 4, so it's the 11th. No, it's the 10th. Set unlock date. God damn it. I'm not going to be fast enough. November 10th at 10 a.m. Confirm. So we're going to sit here for a game hour. It's like 9 o'clock on November 10th. Okay, so day 1 is the 7th, day 2 is the 8th, day 3 is the 9th, day 4 is November 10th. I probably didn't get that in time. I should probably make it be November, November 10th at 11 o'clock. That would for sure be. Yeah, you know what? I know that took longer than the 5 minutes of game time. So we're gonna make this be at 11 o'clock. God damn it. Because it has to be at least an hour in the future. So we're going to sit here for quite a bit of time. Might be a great time to just go make a sandwich or something. Because 2 hours of game time is probably like 5 or 10 minutes of real time. So I am going to go get a drink. So take a little break here. That door will pop open in a bit. This safe door will pop open. Well, the great thing for the people viewing on YouTube is they can just skip ahead past this part if they want. I went and made myself some popcorn, got a drink. So I'll just sit here for a little bit until that door pops open. So if you've just jumped ahead to this point in the video, we are waiting for the time lock safe to unlock at 11 a.m. on today. So we started waiting a little bit after 9 o'clock, so waiting 2 hours in game about for the time lock safe to decide to open up. Here in the shelter, there's one little thing that's a little unknown to me what this conveys. You've got this artwork on the wall here. I assume that's a setting sun, so we're looking west, but maybe it's a rising sun and we're looking east. I'm not sure. And you've got some kind of a hawk or bird or something, owl maybe. Like, I don't know what this is a clue to, if it's a clue to something. This picture does show up in the book, a new clue, so it makes me think it has some significance. The other document to be found here in the shelter is this little warning note to the three conspirators that are hiding down here, which I kind of assume that the three are your mom, probably Caleb Manning, and probably another guy that I'm not exactly sure. He goes by a couple different names, like I think Paul Withers or Peter Withers or Paul White. Uh, goes by the initials PW. I think those are the three people that are down here. Later on, they move over to the inside the reservoir. There's a bigger place that they get moved to. So the story in this game is your mom disappeared when you were like 7 or 8. Um, she was a children's book author, and she just disappears. But as you find more and more stuff in this game, her backstory is that she's probably royalty, and you're probably royalty. And it's like she's a freedom fighter underground for the pro monarchy side, which is just bizarre. Nobody's a freedom fighter for the monarchy. Everyone's you know for democracy and things like that. So your mom's a very weird lady. She abandoned you and disappeared to go, you know, try to resurrect the monarchy, it sounds like. And where she is now is very uncertain, and no one has found a definite answer to that. Like, I mean, if she went out and won and became the monarch again, you'd think she would have uh, gotten you back. And a lot of people think that this game should end with with you reuniting with your mom, you finding her and helping her or something. But so far, no one has found a way to reunite with Mary, your mom. And her ultimate fate is still a little mysterious. So many people think the true end of this game is still to be found. I guess the other thing we can do here, we can log in and read some emails. So if you don't want to know the password, avert your eyes. I'm going to type it in now. And as I'd said, I've played this game on Xbox and on computer. It is so much nicer to play on computer, especially entering the passwords. Xbox, you got to scroll through all the letters to get, the ones you want. Oh no, I don't have email here turned on yet. Hmm. Yeah, there's nothing really there I'm gonna mess with. We'll just keep waiting. So this is day 4 so far. We can go back. Day 1 was kind of disappointing. I ran into a couple locked doors and never had a key on day 1. Day 2, I got quite far before I ran out of keys and couldn't go any farther. And then day 3, you just saw our little disappointing day. And day 4 so far. And the thing is open. Okay, like almost all these safes, it's got a red gem and a red letter. You know what? I never did look around here. There's usually nothing back here, but sometimes there is. Okay, so I've got a third red letter now and another safe unlocked. Let's go find a workshop and build a burning glass, and I'll be much happier. Well, I might as well pick up my $2 allowance. of these are very good. Billiard room or hallway? I'm gonna do billiard rooms. Silver key. Okay, I want a T intersection here. And we got a couple good choices. That's the best of them. Oh, that's great. Okay, so try to put a I screwed up yesterday. I could have, or have I already done it? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I've already dug up the conservatory. Okay. I was thinking I could have done that yesterday, but okay. What to do here? My strategy of getting rid of dead ends in the corners hasn't worked out so good. I'm going to take the observatory today. Just I don't want to keep missing out on it. Yesterday I could have had the observatory and I didn't draft it when I had the chance. This is a pretty good one. Apples. Apples are extra good now. And then tomorrow, if I get the observatory again, what will be the key? Which is, you know, it's not bad. The main idea is just keep building the observatory up, though, because I got a long ways to go to get to like 200 stars, and then you just get so much stuff. Okay, patio. I only have one other green room, but I have green rooms pumped up right now, and the other two rooms are both dead ends. So it's a little early to take patio, but just because green rooms, shovel, yay. Green rooms are already powerful. I'm going to save the apple until I see if I can get the laboratory. And if you don't want to see a secret, close your eyes. Because right here is a secret. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dig this up now. Oh, I should have waited. Oh, I totally should have waited. Corridor dining room is quite good here. Doesn't look like anything to be found in here. hallway or drawing room. Hallway it is. It's the only one that gives me access to this square. There's something in here. So this would be a great place to put a dead end room. So we go. Well, I guess it's going to be the utility closet. But it's always handy to have drafted. I don't need to go in there. There's not going to be anything in there yet. Security turns the wrong way. Spare room's kind of boring here. Laboratory. I could try to get rid of a dead end, or I could use this just in case this door ends up being bad. I'm going to put spare room. I'm not going to go into it right now. I'll go over here and draft this room. Oh boy. Boudoir it is. I think I've already opened up this safe. A gem is a gem. Garage. A bunch of keys. This one all sort of wasted. I'm gonna do garage again. I wonder if my upgrade disc went back in the trunk or not. I'm not really sure on how that works, so you don't actually use it. Or if it's just randomly, once in a while there's an upgrade disc there. So, back we go to our one last real doorway here. There's something in here. I'm going to have this little doorway here that's only good for a dead end room. This is my last one that lets me keep exploring. What if I could use this silver key here? It's kind of a good spot to use the silver key because it takes out all the dead ends from being drafted here, which I can't use a dead end there. I guess I'm kind of bad on stuff. Cloister takes all my money, or all my gems. But the Cloister does have a allowance token in it. I haven't had the Cloister yet. This guy, all locked doors is horrible. In Chamber of Mirrors, I can't actually go through. Where I've got the patio, the veranda, there's a chance I'd get a gem back here. I hate going broke on gems, but I'm gonna do it just because this has an allowance token, and it's possible that it has a gem. Okay, turnips, looks good. Come back here and get my allowance token. That's good. And I see no gems or coins or anything. That's unfortunate. The veranda did not come through for me. That's really unfortunate. So, I've got a door I can't open yet. I don't have the key card. I've got a folding door, and I've got just one way to keep going here. That I can go right now. I could run back to the veranda, because the patio put a gem in the veranda, but only one gem. I've got a little bit of money. I could run back to the commissary and buy something worthwhile. That would use a lot of steps, but on the way I could explore this one too. Or I can press on with no gems, so I'm not able to draft a whole bunch of rooms. It's kind of a tough choice. 53 steps is a good amount of steps, it's not a crazy amount. I'm gonna pick the option of pressing on. Yeah, this is where it's like, I have it. Yeah, I killed myself. I can't do security because I don't have the gem. Yeah, if I would have went back and got the gem, then I could put security, and then I could turn. I've got the utility closet. I could turn off the door, and I could go this way. Oh, I did it all. So, do I want to give myself a bunch of steps? Oh, it's just a planetary. So this will be a short day here. Is there any reason to go anywhere else real fast here? You can't do anything with these items anywhere. And then let's just call it a daytime. At least I'll get 2 more stars out of this, and that's, so I'll have 9, and then if I draft the observatory tomorrow, we'll have 10. That's pretty good. My allowance went up, my stars went up. That's about as good as I can do it for a day. And we'll just call it a day. Incremental steps. No big breakthrough today, but we did take many incremental steps. Four new rooms, that's not crazy, but it's okay. So, thank you for watching, and that was day 3 and 4. Tomorrow will be day 5.